Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago. The Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago was an American orchestra based in Chicago. In addition to its regular radio broadcasts, which spanned 1925, 1948, or 1952, the Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago also toured. History. The orchestra was founded in 1925 by flutist Adeline Schmidt, cellist Lois Bitchell, and clarinetist Lillian Ponish. Like most industries of the era, women were barred from participating in most professional orchestras throughout the mid-20th century. Nonetheless, in 1924, a year before the Women's Symphony Orchestra of this article was founded, another one with nearly the same name was founded by Elena Monak, which lasted until 1928. See Disambiguation section. Below below. Schmidt, Bitchell, and Ponish felt that Monak's orchestra lacked professionalism from vocational, performance quality, and business management perspectives and aspired to create one. Initially, their overarching organizational objective was to offer professional performing experiences for women artists, which soon included women composers and conductors. The orchestra premiered notable works of women composers and showcased the artistry of several acclaimed women conductors. Among other things, the orchestra launched a scholarship program aimed at developing more opportunities for female professional orchestral brass and woodwind musicians. Demise of the orchestra. There is some debate about the end of the orchestra. Some music historians have dated the orchestra's termination to its bankruptcy in 1948. However, a photo of the orchestra exists dated 1952. The bankruptcy of the Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago is generally known to have been the result of systemic changes following World War II rather than a simple lack of demand for all-female orchestras. As men in the U.S. were drafted in great numbers, often not returning. This resulted in a great demand in previously all-male professional orchestras to recruit female musicians from all-female orchestras. Timeline. 1925, organized under charter by the Illinois Secretary of State as the Women's Symphony Orchestral Association. October 1925, first rehearsals began. May 9, 1926, inaugural concert in the Goodman Theater. Selected personnel. Founding musicians. Founding non-musicians patrons. Catherine Funk, née Catherine Frances Meeker. Since 1895, she had been married to Clarence Sidney Funk. She was a vocalist. Catherine had a degree from the Chicago Musical College. Conductors, guest conductors, guest soloists. Notable performances. May 9, 1926, inaugural concert in the Goodman Theater with violinist Amy Neal as guest soloist. 5 men musicians filled chairs not yet filled by women. Program. The Hebrides by Felix Mendelssohn. Siegfried Idyll by Richard Wagner. Violin Concerto No. 1 by Max Bruch. Scenes Alsatians by Jules Massenet. 2 Elegiac Melodies by Edvard Grieg. Dance Bacchanal by Camille Saint-Saëns from Samson and Delilah December 4, 1927. Composer Theodora Trondle joined the orchestra as the piano soloist to premiere her own piano concerto. 1934, Ford Symphony Gardens at the Century of Progress International Exhibition. Florence Price 1887-1953, composer Margaret Bonds, piano soloist Ebba Sundstrom, conductor. The program devoted to women composers honored Amy Beach and Carrie Jacobs Bond. Along with other musical events from the exhibition, the performance was broadcast on WBBM CBS Radio. Piano Concerto in D minor by Florence Price 1887-1953, Margaret Bonds, piano. Disambiguation. Elena Monak founded in 1924 an unrelated ensemble which was also named the Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago. That orchestra debuted at the Women's World's Fair in Chicago in 1924 under the direction Monak, conducting. It performed its final concert at the Women's World Fair in 1928. In 1948, Bohumir Kryl led an ensemble named the Kryl's Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago, which was unrelated to the Women's Symphony Orchestra of Chicago. Notes and references